So if you don't know what I'm about to tell you in this video and you have an SMMA, you're screwed. And I literally mean really screwed. Okay. So I learned this really obvious thing about 5 years into my agency, and it literally cost me about 10 to 20,000 pounds of profit every single month. So I want to make this video so first of all, you're just not as stupid as me. And although this information I'm about to give you is somewhat simple, it's also at the same time not so simple. It takes some calculating. It's really important that you understand this. And this is the exact reason why I was actually stuck at about £50,000 a month for the longest time. So if you don't know this, you're literally not going to scale your agency, and you might not even need to be at 50K a month. You could be at 2 grand a month or 10 grand a month or 200 grand a month. And this is still super relevant to you. Okay. So rewind back to stupid Brad making around 50 grand a month 2 years ago. I could just not break past that number. What I decided to do to try and break past that number is I went on a hiring spree to help accelerate growth. But little did I know, all I ended up doing was actually adding around 15 to 20 grand a month worth of cost to the bottom line of my business without adding any additional revenue. Okay. So if I knew the formula that I'm about to give you now, I wouldn't have been so dumb. And see, the reason for that is with an agency, it's actually really simple to figure out your revenue ceiling, aka the max amount of revenue that you're actually going to grow to. So the first thing I want you to do is start by grabbing your average fee per client. Now, to do this, you need to take all of your current monthly recurring revenue right now and divide that by the amount of clients you have. So in a real simple example here, if the revenue was £52,000 a month, you had 52 clients, your average fee per client would be about £1,000 a month. Okay. What you then want to do, the second part of the calculation, is you want to take the average amount of clients that you onboard every single month. So let's say over the last 3 months, in January, you onboarded 4, February 5, March 7. If you take those three numbers, add them up, divide to get the average, that would be 5.33 on average new clients that you bring in per month. So the simple truth is, when the clients in match the clients out, you're then going to be at your revenue ceiling unless you improve your price per client, your retention percentage, or the amount of clients that you actually bring on, which we're actually going to go through towards the end of this video. Okay, I'm going to show you exactly how you can bypass this number and scale your business. It's actually really simple, but I didn't know this until like 5 years into my agency. So yeah, I'm going to show you that in a second. So when the amount of clients churned as a percentage actually matches the amount of clients that you bring in, you're then going to beat your ceiling. So let me just show you what this means in real terms here. Okay. So for example, when your client churn percentage equals 5.33 clients out, then you're going to be at your ceiling. So let me show you here. So let's say in the example here, 52 clients, average fee of 1,000 a month, 5.3 clients in. If you take the 5.33 clients, divide that by 52, okay, so the amount of actual clients you have, and you times that by 100, you'll get the churn percentage that you'll be at when 5.33 clients out. When you're at 5.33 clients out. So if you've got 52 clients, you're churning 5.3 clients on average every single month out, that will give you a 10.25% churn percentage. And we're going to use this number here in a second to calculate our revenue ceiling. But it's really important to understand. I've calculated this way here to sort of show you what that churn percentage would need to be. But the truth of the matter is, if your churn percentage is in this scenario actually higher than 10.25%, you're not going to grow. Your revenue's actually going to drop. Okay. So yeah, really important to understand that. So what you then want to do is you want to calculate the lifetime value for your max revenue ceiling. So you want to work out the average months retained to then work out the LTV. So again, to do this, you take 100 in terms of like 100% really. You then divide that by the 10.25, which if you remember here, if we go back to the previous slide, the 10.25 is the churn percentage. That gives you an average months retained of 9.75. Okay. So then on average, we retain clients 9.75 months. Our average fee is £1,000 a month, which means our LTV of our average customer is £9,750. Okay. Really important. Then with that £9,750 LTV number, you actually want to take that and multiply that by the average amount of clients that you bring on an average month. So in this example, again, it was 5.33 clients on average every month we bring in, times by the £9,750 lifetime value, which gives you your revenue ceiling of £51,967.50 every single month. Okay. So what I mean by this is you're literally, unless you move one of the other levers, you're literally not going to get past £51,967.50 in monthly recurring revenue. Okay. So you're going to keep growing until you hit that point. And let's be honest, nobody wants that. Okay. So I want you to first of all, go and calculate these numbers for yourself. All right. And then once you've done that, I want to show you how you can actually bypass and break past this revenue. Literally in a few simple steps, how you can get 51K a month up to hundreds of thousands a month in revenue with a few simple changes, okay? So you're going to stagnate at that number unless you either bring in more clients, improve retention percentage, or increase fees, okay? It's just simple economics at this point. So unless you bring in more clients, what are some really simple, quick wins that you can go and do to bring in more clients? First of all, ramp up the amount of outreach you're doing. If you're doing 1,000 outreach a month now and bringing on 5 clients, if you do 2,000 outreach and all the numbers hold the same, you're going to bring on 10, okay? More out. Again, that, for most people, outreach numbers or marketing spend or whatever, however you acquire customers, more at the top is going to be the domino that then pushes all of the rest, okay? Second way you can bring on more clients. If you've got an active client base, simply asking for referrals and building out a referral program just to incentivize your current customers to give you more customers, all right? Increasing your shirt percentage. If you're at 50% shirt rate right now and you get that up to 75%, that's a 50% increase in your actual shirt rate percentage, which means you're going to get 50% more people show up to the calls. And if your close rate stays the same, you're going to bring on considerably more clients because of that, okay? Increasing your close percentage. So if your close percentage is currently 25% and you can get that up to 40%, again, that's going to be a considerable increase in the amount of clients that you bring on. And then simply improving your offer. Okay, the more you have the better offer you have, the more clients that you will actually just and generally end up converting. Okay, there are some real quick wins that you can go and do. Second thing you can do is improve client retention percentage. How can you do this? Get more of your clients to pay in full upfront. Just this stops all of those 1 month, 2 month early churners or refund requests that you get from people that get cold feet. Get that pay in full percentage up. Okay, so get people to pay up front for 3 months, 6 months, give them a discount. That's going to be important. Okay, increasing your contract length. If you're on a monthly rolling contract, you might need to be like that in the beginning, but over time, as you build authority, get more clients, get better results, you can increase your contract length from monthly rolling to 3, from 3 months to 6, 6 to 12. Okay, better contract length, better retention. Okay, third, also the most important thing here, get better client results. Clients come to you because they want an outcome. That outcome is more revenue. If you can help your clients generate more revenue with their Facebook ads, Google ads, email marketing, whatever it is you're offering, you get them better results, you get them more money, they're more than happy to pay you, okay? You want to then improve your onboarding experience. First impressions are everything, okay? So you want to make sure that first initial onboarding experience is super, super amazing, fluid, and they feel over-delivered pretty much right out of the gate, okay? You want to make sure you're proactive, not reactive. You want to make sure you're going to your clients, constantly updating them, constantly fulfilling on promises that you've told them you're going to do, constantly over-delivering, keeping them up to date at every step of the way so they feel like, oh my God, this person gets it. They've got all that trust in you. It's going to help you tons, okay? The final thing you can do here as well is niche down and productize your service. So if you get in order to get really, really good, if you can dedicate yourself just to camera e-com businesses, then you're going to become the absolute best at camera e-com results. You're going to therefore get better results because you know the industry better than anyone else, and therefore you're going to improve your client retention. You don't have to do this, but again, it's an option. What else can you do? You can improve your fees. This is probably the quickest win for most of you guys here, okay? First of all, get better ascension and more upsells. So if you're offering Facebook ads right now, the easiest way to improve your fees is by being able to add on Google ads as a service, email marketing as a service. They're all different ways to achieve the same outcome. Remember, when a client comes to you wanting Facebook ads, they actually want improved revenue that the Facebook ads generates, okay? They want to grow their business through paid ads. What they want is increased revenues, not necessarily just Facebook ads managing, okay? So Google ads, email marketing, YouTube ads, Bing ads, whatever, all add to that same goal. So if you can upsell from your Facebook clients to Google ads to email marketing, you're going to increase your LTV there. It's going to make a massive, massive difference. Second thing, simply increasing your fees. So many of you just charge a few £100 a month, which when you first start out, it's better to do that, get the clients through the door. But it's really funny. It was such a limiting belief that I had when I first started about like increasing fees and that, just like add on an extra £100 a month. Get on the call, pitch it, see what happens. Most of the time, really doesn't make too big of a difference, okay? So yeah, simply just increasing your fees. Third thing, adding a revenue or profit share to your clients. Adding a 10% rev share or adding a percentage of overall revenue, whatever, to the retainer. So you charge a flat fee plus a percentage of upside is a really simple way that you can increase your fees. And usually, because it's profit-based, because that profit-based element is at no risk to the client. It's like, look, we're only going to get this if we deliver. Oftentimes it's a really easy like tick box yes for the client to do. So it's a really easy add-on. And then, have pricing with escalation. I see so many people that charge £1,000 a month forever. And then when you scale that business up to generating 200 grand a month and they were at 100 grand a month, and ad spend's gone from 2K a month to 20K a month, and you're still charging the same fee, you want to build pricing that has escalation built in. So that's why I like revenue or profit shares, or even just charging based off a percentage of ad spend. So as the business scales, you scale with it. Okay, those are some real quick, easy wins for you. And then the final but most important thing, I want to show you the crazy impact that these small little changes can have. Okay, so let's say we improve the amount of clients we brought in this example from 5.3 clients to 10.6 clients in every month. Let's say we increase the average fee to £1,570 a month instead of £1,000 a month, okay? Then that's actually going to increase our LTV up to £22,294. If we improve our retention percentage down to 7%, which gives us an average of client retention of 14.2 months, this puts our new revenue ceiling, okay, to £236,000 a month. From £50,000 a month to £236,000 a month. Do you see the crazy difference? Just some small, minute differences in those numbers can actually make. So once you understand it, calculate this number, know what this number is, okay? So then you can actually hire more efficiently. You can scale more efficiently, okay? And ultimately, you can revenue predict far more efficiently, okay? Once you unlock this, I promise it will help you to hire smarter. You'll also get a way better idea of when to make major decisions. So go on, work yours out, and then work on moving the levers. And look, final thing for those of you here, if you're interested in some high level training, maybe you even want to work with me on a one-to-one basis to help you scale your agency, check out my brand new agency inner circle community and mentorship program down in the description down below. Again, over the last few years, I've not been able to focus on the consultant aspect of the business because we've actually been growing the agency to about $6 to $7 million a year run rate, which is what we're on track to do this year. But now that we've scaled up, I've got leadership teams, I've got far more time on my hands. I've decided to launch my brand new consulting program again. It's going to be the first opportunity in years to actually work to me, get my support, get my one-on-one help in terms of helping you grow your agency. So if you're interested, you want to learn from someone who's actually been there and done it and not one of these online creators that's got an agency doing $5,000 a month and makes $95,000 a month from their coaching program. If you want to work with someone who's actually scaling their agency, click link down below, see what it's all about, jump in. It's on a monthly basis. And if you want escalation, we can actually work with you on a one-to-one mentorship basis as well. Check it out. All the info in the description.